Now here, Tal decided knight g4. And Tal decided, I need to end up in a Gotham YouTube video some 67 years later, knight to g4, basically saying, look, Bukhuti, you've gotta take my knight. Misha, what's the knight doing here? Like, what is the point? You gonna put it on e5 next? I don't understand. Nope, Mikhail Tal sacrificed his knight. If you left things near your king that were only protected by your king, this man would ruin your life. Now the best move for white is literally to ignore the knight. Yeah, Bukhuti was like, dude, what is he? Is this guy like on something? Bishop, queen h4 check, king f1, but now what? I don't... Well, that was the thing. If you mess with Misha, then, you know, you would face all your demons. Bishop d4. The threat is mate, but so what? Knight d1. And Bukhuti had clearly calculated that there is no checkmate, so now Mikhail is going to sacrifice his bishop, which makes sense, right? But he's not gonna take. If you take, it's mate, I understand, but then he was gonna go rook here. The bishop would have went back, and then Bukhuti would have played like knight e3, and the game would have continued. What he had failed to realize when Mikhail played this move was Mikhail is deviant. He thinks all the wrong things in chess. He finds all the moves nobody thinks of. And Mikhail Tal had seen in this position that he's not going to sacrifice the bishop to open up the king. He will sacrifice the queen. Bukhuti now defends himself, but here comes queen h2, and it is an avalanche pouring into the white position. Knight c4, the center is opened up, the clouds are opening, the bishop is sniping you from the other diagonal, and it's just a matter of time. Rook to e5, you can't take it because you're pinned. Here comes the other rook, and Mikhail Tal is just bulldozing you with 25 points of attacking mechanism. And then, just when you thought he has one piece. Tal has one piece that he hasn't moved yet, and he gets it in the game! Oh my goodness. That move doesn't even look possible, because you can just take. Rook takes. You can't take with the knight, because you open up the diagonal and queen g1 is mate. This man, Mikhail Tal, would just get all of his pieces, just pieces that were dead, they were just gone, they were standing around. Knight d5, rook d5, he bulldozes the white position, and he forces a resignation after 27 moves, because once you take the queen, once you take with the queen, it's check, and it's mate.